So our topic for today is all about the functions on local or Philippine settings. So we have here the definition of functions. So what is functions anyway? So functions are the fundamental building blocks of any organization. They include planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, which are essential for achieving organizational goals and objectives. So sa functions, we have three components, which are the planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So the first one is we have the planning. So ano nga ba ang planning? So planning is like a starting map to your life. Parang starting for your businesses or projects. Kumbaga ito ang magsisilbing structure mo sa pagbuo ng business mo or structure mo sa paggawa ng projects mo. So, for example, nagpatayo ka ng small business mo. Of course, sa pagtatayo, di ba, kailangan natin ng planning. So, you start by planning. So, ano nga ba ang magiging kakalabasan kapag sa pagtayo mo ng business? Of course, dito pumapasok yung mga madami nating ideas. Kumbaga, ano yung magandang ibenta, saan magandang patayo yung business mo. So, by plan, madami pumapasok na ideas natin kung paano natin i-start yung business na yon. So, yung planning has three components, which are the forecasting, goal setting, and strategy development. So, the first one is we have forecasting. So, what is forecasting? Forecasting, predicting future trends and events that will impact your business. So, dito daw sa forecasting is all about looking ahead and trying to predict what will happen in the future. For example, sa kang baker. So, pag-bake mo ng ilang months, napapansin mo na nakakabenta ka ng 100 packs of cookies in a week. So, in-expect mo na makakabenta ka ulit ng 100 packs of cookies in a week. So, another example is you're trying to set a party. Siyempre dito, pinapano mo kung ilang mga tao ang pwedeng pumunta doon sa party mo. Will it be a big party or small party? Dito, pina-forecast mo kung how many guests will come to the party so you can buy enough foods and drinks. So, ito ang example ng forecasting, which is predict mo kung anong mangyayari sa in the future. So, the second one is we have the goal setting. So, ano nga ba ang goal setting? So, ang goal setting is defining a specific and measurable objectives to guide decision making and resource allocation. So, ang goal setting daw is all about ito ang pagdideclare kung anong gusto mong makuha or kung ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve sa gagawin mong progreso. So, parang binibigyan ka ng specific targets para sa business or projects mo. So, this is serve as your directions towards that achievements. So, for example, isa kang baker ulit. So, ang goal mo as a baker is mag-increase ng sale by next month or kaya gusto mo mag-open ng ibang stores sa ibang location. So, ito yung examples ng goal settings, which is binibigyan ka ng strategies or way para lang ma-achieve itong mga to. So, lastly, we have the strategy development. So, strategy development is examining competitive environment and developing plans to achieve competitive advantage. So, strategy development, this is all about figuring out of how you're going to achieve your goal. Kumbaga, gagawa ka ng paraan kung saan matutulong kang makuha o maabot yung specific na target goals mo sa isang bagay. So, parang lang sila connected sa goal setting. So, sa goal setting is kung paano mo makuha o ma-achieve ang isang bagay. Dito naman sa strategy development is ito yung proseso or way kung paano mo at ma-achieve yung goal mo. So, for example, plano mo mag-increase ng sales mo. So, yung strategies or way mo is magbigay ng discount every weekends. Or kaya naman magbigay or mag-advertise ang business mo through online. Or kaya naman i-pair mo yung business mo sa ibang business. Kung baka yung business mo is magbebenta ng tinapay. So, i-pair mo yung business mo doon sa coffee shop. Ganun. So, ito yung examples ng strategy development. Kung baga, gagawa ka ng strategy or way mo para ma-achieve yung goal mo na mag-increase ng sale.
Visionary leadership, inspiring and motivating others to achieve shared goals and objectives through a bold and compelling visions. A visionary leader ensures the visions becomes reality by stating clear goals, outlining a strategic plan for achieving those goals, and equipping and empowering each member to take action on the plan at the organizational team and individuals. Communication leadership, communicating effectively with all organizational stakeholders and building strong relationships with them. These skills allows leader to speak, write, listen to, and interpret information in an open and proactive way to effectively communicate with others. Team leadership, building and leading high-performing teams that work together to achieve common objectives. Team leaders are people who can motivate others and inspire them to perform at the highest level.
Organizing. Organizing has three important components. 1. Division of labor, assigning tasks and responsibilities to individuals or teams based on their skills and abilities. So, ang pag-assign daw ng task and responsibilities sa isang tao or grupo ay nakabase kung ano yung kanilang kakayahan or abilidad. Number 2, coordination, ensuring that diverse activities and groups work together effectively. So, sa coordination naman, sinisigurado nila na ang isang grupo ay nagagampanan nila ng maayos ang kanilang trabaho. Number 3, communication, sharing information and ideas clearly and persuasively to achieve desired outcomes. So, sa pamamagitan daw ng pagbabahagi or pag-share ng malinaw na information or idea ay nakakatulong ito para ma-achieve ang goal ng isang grupo.
Controlling. Performance monitoring. Taking performance against key performance indicator or KPI and taking corrective action when necessary. Ito ay isang proseso ng pagkolekta para masuri ang pagganap ng isang individual or grupo. Analyzing result. Evaluating the result of organizational activities and process to identify areas of improvement. Analyzing result. Ito naman ay isang pagbibigay kahulugan at pag-unawa sa mga data na nakuha galing sa pag-aaral. Process improvement. Development and implementing initiative to improve organizational performance, process and operation. Process improvement. Sa Tagalog naman, pagpapabuti ng proseso. Ito ay sistema ng pagbabago at pagpapabuti ng proseso sa isang organisasyon.
Next is conclusion and summary. First, functions. Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling are essential functions of any successful organization. Ang pagplano, pag-oorganisa, pamumuno at pagkukontrol is important. Ito yung tungkulin ng anumang successful organization. Next, examples. Examples of when these functions are necessary in local Philippine settings include crisis management, new product launches, and mergers of acquisitions. Example, sabi dito, magagamit mo raw ang function sa pamamahala ng crisis, mga bagong paglulunsad ng produkto, at pagsasanib o pagkuha. Last is best practices. Best practices. To be successful in these functions, organization should focus on teamwork, communication, and continuous improvement. Para daw mas maging successful ang functions, dapat nakafocus lang ang organization sa teamwork, communication, and improvement.